Hi, my name is Tiffany Blatnick. I'm a wildlife conservationist, tracker, and teacher, and I am working on introducing a project to the state of Colorado that hasn't been addressed in quite some time. The grizzly bear reintroduction, specifically speaking of the San Juan region in southwest Colorado. Currently, only 2% of grizzly bears remain worldwide. They were essentially hunted into almost extinction. In Colorado, the last known wild grizzly bear was seen in 1979. I'm doing some research on this, but apparently the last known bear was killed by an archer. As an archer myself, I find this somewhat hard to swallow. However, this is what I'm understanding at this time. Since then, there have been no confirmed grizzly bear sightings in the state of Colorado. At this point, there are 6 known small groups of bears, essentially all floating upward to Alaska. There's one small group rumored to be in Idaho, but kind of similar situation. There haven't been any sightings, or at least confirmed sightings, for quite some time. It is understood that the vast majority of new cubs do not make it past their first year, and so current numbers are stable to declining at this point. The effects that an apex predator has on a region is quite profound. There have been numerous studies produced regarding not necessarily grizzly bears specifically, but other apex predators such as wolves, and their impact on a specific region. It can affect all levels of trophic cascades. This quaternary consumer has an impact all the way to soil health, which is incredibly important. In the San Juan region of Colorado and many areas of Colorado currently, we're having issues with increased wildfire concerns. A lot of this is man-made issues, things like inappropriate fire mitigation and quite a few other things that are going on. One notable concern is the increase of pine beetle. While that is a native beetle, and they do have surges during certain years, specifically El Nino periods, their surge has not ceased, and so we're still seeing quite a few damaged trees, and this is affecting other areas of health within the ecology. There are links that point to an ineffective and unhealthy quaternary consumer balance, as well as over browsing from herbivores that are not being predated upon as they normally would, with a healthy level of apex predators within a region, and so that is causing issues for many of the plants being able to sustain their own health and reproduce as they normally would. One of the things that I think is incredibly important is to understand our impact and how we affect the wildlife and the different regions around us. Our impact has been extremely damaging in the past. We hunted most grizzly bears almost to extinction. We did the same thing with wolves. We've done this with many species of animals. And what we're finally starting to understand now is that this impact is incredibly profound on all levels of trophic cascades, and it eventually affects us as well. We can continue to have a damaging impact, or we can consider doing something different. We can have a restorative effect instead. My name is Tiffany Blatnick. Thank you so much for your time. Have a good evening.